Hello, everyone, and this is Reggie with Stock Talk. I am a technical trader. I trade based off of chart patterns and technical analysis. I am a swing trader. I look at hundreds of stocks a day, and when I find little gems, I do post it. So don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. But today I'm just going to do a technical breakdown on Bitcoin. I know a lot of you are wondering what's it doing. Should you buy in? Should you leave it alone? Whatever. First off, I was gonna get out the way. Bitcoin is real. Bitcoin should be taken serious, and it is the future of digital currency. Bitcoin and others like it, right? And what justifies that is when you start seeing major institutions and businesses buy Bitcoin and add it to their portfolio. So that's tells you it's we're in the infancy stage of it. So anyway, as far as the movement of Bitcoin. Right now, we're seeing a bit of a sell-off, right? And it's trading in this flag pattern. So the flag pattern, as you can see, these red lines form as a flag, and this is kind of the tail of it, or the pole. And typically, a flag is a downward flag pattern, and eventually it goes back to the upside because just U.S. stocks and currency and stuff is usually very bullish. So we're trading down, right? And let's look at the monthly. So Bitcoin has been trading since 2011, according to this chart. And as you can see, we had a rise here, retracement, a rise, and then exploded back up, right? And also you can see where at this point it had hit a low, went up, and then hit a higher low. So when you see a higher low like this, that means bullish upward movement, and then it exploded up, right? And so what happens here? So what's happening with Bitcoin is you had all these people that own Bitcoin back here when it was like $60, $300, $500, and then bam, $18,000, right? And so they're taking some money off the table. You had some people that held, and then as it started going back up, people started buying, buying, buying. Some people who may not didn't sell here sold on the second attempt, and so you have a battle between buyers and sellers. It hit the middle line of the Bollinger Band here, and then just exploded up, right? So Bitcoin right now is way overextended. Is way overextended. So it's outside of where it should be. I like to use Bollinger Bands as a guide rail, I guess, for stocks. Most stocks stay within this band. These are moving averages, and I like buying once it hits this red line or really good stocks. If they go hit this lower line, that's really a buy signal for me. Once it's way up here in the stratosphere, up in the heavens, I typically don't buy and wait for it to come down a little bit. But now coming down means coming down to this red line. Now, what's going to happen is either the stock price will come straight down to the red line, or they'll meet, right? Because right, it's going up, and then it could come up here, and this could trade sideways, and they meet right around here, right? And then continue going to the upside. So that's a good time to buy. Now, this is a monthly chart. Let's see what the weekly looks like. So that shows you the future of Bitcoin, right? And right now it is in a downwards pattern. We just starting now. This dots are is a SAR indicator. It shows trend and momentum. So now it's just starting a downwards momentum. How long it lasts, we don't know. Last time it did that was here, and it had about 6 or 7 dots there, and actually only went down in 2 days, 2 weeks, went down for 2 weeks, and then started retracing back up slowly. Then we had a longer pattern here, but this shows. So basically, on my from my trading style, I'm a buyer once it gets closer to this red line. It may not ever get there. Sometimes they'll trade. I mean, look at this. The last time it touched the red line was October 5th, and today is December 23rd. So it took quite a while for it to retrace back. Um, but you can always average in too. So this is the daily chart. The daily chart is actually hitting the bottom of the Bollinger Band, which tells me, if we go back to the weekly here, that it may not come all the way down to here. So we're gonna have to wait for that moving average to meet up the demand and where we're at. And so you see this in this candlestick pattern here, the green one and the red line. When you see them matching up that way, that's usually very bearish. So right now, Bitcoin is in a bearish pattern. How long it'll last? Let's look. We may see a bounce on the daily chart, in which it may come back up, probably hit this trend line here and then head back down. But right now it's looking very bearish. Only thing is the RSI. So the RSI indicator showed it was a lot of selling, and now it's kind of oversold, and some buyers are starting to come back in. It may hang out down here for a little while. So again, volume trumps everything. But as you can see, since January 9th, it's been nothing but selling. Nothing but the sellers has been winning. So now it's kind of showing that it's actually oversold, which looking at the chart pattern, you wouldn't think that, right? So we're looking kind of oversold. So keep an eye on it. I mean, it bounced here off the bottom Bollinger Band, went up, and now we're still showing a little selling. We'll see if it starts to head further south or goes up to this red moving average. Now this is the daily chart. So if it hits the center, the red line of Bollinger Band, it may bounce down again. So you just keep an eye on it. Right now, though, I would not buy Bitcoins. I don't know if this is the bottom. Now, if you do decide to buy, though, don't put all your money into it. It's called dollar cost averaging down. So buy a little, wait to see where it goes, buy a little more, wait to see where it goes, buy a little more there. So any questions, feel free to message me. This is Reggie with Stock Talk. You can message me below and I will respond back. We also have any other stock you want me to check out for you, and I can look at it from a technical point of view. Feel free to message me, let me know. Other than that, don't forget to like and subscribe again, so that way when I drop these little gems, when I find patterns on certain stocks, you can be informed and you can make a decision from there. All right, this is Reggie from Stock Talk, and I'll see you in the next video.